Hi, my name is Scott, and I'm an American in Bangkok. Today on Letters to Thailand, I've got a letter from a guy I'll just call Mr. Scandinavia. And Mr. Scandinavia is 50-something years old. He says he's read my posts and seen my clips on YouTube, and you probably have the experience I don't. I met a fantastic Thai woman when I was in Thailand for 3 months. We traveled around together and we visited her parents' home in Isan for a few days. We were very much in love, and it was difficult to part with her when I went back home. I would like to give our relationship a fair chance, so we have decided to build a small house on the land she owns. It's not far from her family's house, and I will pay approximately 20,000 US dollars, and the house will be complete. I've heard all the stories of wealthy Europeans being cheated. I do not think that this is such a story. I will be traveling back and forth a few times a year until I retire, and she may come visit me a few times. What do you think about the situation? Do you have any good advice for me? Yeah, don't do it. That's my advice. Don't do it. It's too soon. 3 months, you're still in the love phase. Right now, you're probably in that phase. Oh, baby, I love you so much. Oh, you're so special. You're not like any other girl I ever met in my life. You're beautiful. And she's saying, oh, honey, I didn't know it could be so good. Yeah, you and me are different, but oh, I love you so much. You're so good. You're a good man. And oh, I love to be with you. Oh, all this stuff in the beginning that is clouding your mind. Now, I did write back to the guy, and I'll tell you exactly what I wrote to him. Honestly, what is the rush? That's the thing. 3 months is nothing. And the amount of time that you're going to be here, you don't really know what's going on. Even the sweetest Thai girl, when their man leaves, sometimes, things don't work out. And the thing is that if this money is not very much money to you, then go for it. Whatever. I mean, if it's a drop in the bucket, hey, whatever. It's like throwing 20 baht down, go for it. But to me, it's about 20,000 US dollars, and that's far too much. In my opinion, I don't care how much you think you love her, okay? If you tell her, oh, I'm sorry, I've been thinking about it, and I think we need to wait a little while before I decide to build a house. Well, first of all, you screwed up because you told her that you were going to do this. Second of all, if you go back and you say, honey, I've just been thinking about it, and right now is not a good time. Let's wait a little while, and let's see what happens in our relationship. If she's a good woman, she'll be a little disappointed, but she'll say, okay, I understand, honey, I love you, don't worry. But if she is basically looking for somebody to build a house for her and help her financially, then she's going to be pissed off. Now, from what I know and what I've seen, and I have seen a little bit here, in this situation, I don't believe that this girl is a bad girl. I think she's probably a good girl, but I still think that it's too soon. I think you don't need to rush it. The thing is that, yes, you will be building the house. In effect, you can be the owner of the house, but you're not going to be the owner of the land, and that means that if she wants, she can go, well, you can't come on my land. And one thing is that in relationships, it doesn't matter where it is, when they go bad, a lot of times people get very vindictive, they get very hateful, and you don't know what you could do. So the thing is, if it's not much money and it's not a big deal and it won't hurt to lose this money, then I guess go for it. You know, you're a grown man. It's your life. Go for it. But if it's quite a bit of money to you, it's everything you have or something like that, I don't think I would take that step. I don't think it's a wise move. You know, we went back and forth a couple times, and he wrote me back and said, thank you, I'll consider your opinions. I know everything is going fast, but when you are in love... So I wrote him back again, and I said, when you're in love, this is the time to think with the big head, not the little. And also not to just think with your heart. What is the hurry? I don't understand why there is a rush to go and start a house. If you're worried you're going to lose her if you don't build this place, then what are you doing? You know, I don't get it. And something else I wrote to him is that I would hate for him to be one of these guys who came back, oh, I gave her my money and she was so sweet for the first 6 months, and then all of a sudden I said I didn't have any more money to put into the house, or our house is finished and everything is perfect, and all of a sudden she changed. I just think there's no rush. I think you ought to wait for another year and a half or so, and just see how things play out. And then that way, you're protecting your own interests, okay? And that's why I'm here, to protect your interests, to help you protect your interests. You asked, I told you, I think you're moving way too fast and need to be more cautious. Anyway, that's all I got. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di la jerk and mine.